First things first, why the hell do we care? How many people here have actually traded? Who's got a brokerage account? Okay, so that's quite a lot, 40% of the room. Who hasn't? Who's never ever tried it? Okay, so the minority of the room has never actually pushed the button. Okay, so that's quite interesting. So, why do we care? Well, people have tried, and the vast majority lose money. But if you haven't tried, if you haven't done anything in the retail trading world, whether you like it or not, you are in the finance industry. If you participate, if you've got a mortgage, you own a business, you own a home, you've got a bank account, a credit card, a debit card, whatever, you are in the finance industry whether you like it or not. You are a participant in the economy. But there's another reason as well. Pensions. The pensions infrastructure that was essentially set up in the 70s has failed the Western world. What's the pensions question? The pensions question is, can I get income in retirement? Can I live my life in retirement? And the pension solution is to provide that income, but no one can retire. What's the average pension number in the United Kingdom? Average pension balance. It's about £30,000. In the US, in dollar terms, it's about $60,000, $70,000. In Europe, it's about the equivalent of the UK, about £30,000. So about 40,000 euros. Asia, there's varying degrees. So for example, Singapore have the highest pension values in the world. The average pension value is $330,000. But there's reasons for that, which is another lecture. But essentially, in the Western world, pensions have failed. So what's happening? Boomers and Gen Xers are desperate because they know they can't retire. So people are always looking for a solution. And this is why people come to seminars like this. But you've got to be warned. You're not the only people that have realized this. Everyone's realized it, and also an entire industry has been built around a narrative to provide you with solutions to this problem. Essentially catered to the desperate middle-class fool. Now, this idea of learning how to do everything yourself, it's a noble idea, but it's fraught with dangers. Because there's a lot of bad people in the world who want to cater to the middle-class fool, and those bad people do things that are not good for you. They're only good for them. And our continuous campaign at the Institute is to basically first show you guys how it actually works. Show you basically how the landscape, how the industry works, so you can figure out how not to lose money, how not to fall into all the traps, how to make all the classic errors as a trader or an investor. And then the second thing we do is actually teach you how to then go and make money. So the first thing you have to do as a retail person in this industry is to essentially make sure you have no downside. Don't do all the stupid things. Learn how basically to avoid all the mistakes. Then it's about learning how to make money over time. And we've been providing the information in this seminar, for example, for close to 5 years in closed seminars. So it's never been publicly available. And this is why we're filming today, because we're now going to stick this on YouTube. And the whole world's going to see it. And this is why you have to, if you've heard of this phrase, be woke. Okay? What you're going to get taught today, pretty much every retail trader will never, ever figure it out. And it's pretty simple, straightforward stuff. But most retail traders, the vast majority, will never figure it out. And even if they do, they've been on a journey where they've lost so much money to figure it out, it's now pointless. So here, we're literally saving you a lifetime of losses